Well, I've been telling you guys that the left, the Democrats, they never met a criminal they didn't like. And their favorite is actually ones that are criminal illegal aliens. They love it when these illegal aliens actually traffic human beings, including children. Now, that actually brings us to the quote unquote Maryland man. Now, the Maryland man was deported to his home country of El Salvador. This man was not supposed to be in our country. He's an MS-13 gang member. Oh no, but Democrats and judges said, nah, he's not an MS-13 gang member, even though he actually has the tattoos on his knuckles, the symbols. But they're saying, oh, nothing to see here. And then President Trump actually brings him back to this country to face charges on human trafficking. Now, folks, in that video that was actually in Tennessee, the police believe he was trafficking human beings. An extra seat was actually put into that, I believe, SUV. This man has been trafficking people like 100 times across this country, and he should have never been here. But Democrats, they want him to remain here. They want him to cause harm. And this man has beat up his wife. But guess what, folks? The quote unquote Maryland man is now free on the streets in America because an activist judge, folks, let him out. So he's thinking, you know what? I'm going to get very, very comfortable here in America. I'm going to get back into the game. Now, he still has a trial, but guess what? He got some more bad news coming, guys, and it's really bad. Just because he's free now? Oh, no, folks. Come Monday, folks, he's out of here. He is out of here. Let's get into it, guys. Right over here, guys. Kilmar Abrego Garcia released from criminal custody in Tennessee. Now, this is ABC News. They're saying that he was wrongfully deported. Now, he was rightfully deported. Now, Abrego Garcia had his quote unquote due process. Not one, but two judges said, nah, he needs to be deported. But let's listen to this clip right here, guys. Here we go.
We have breaking news coming into our newsroom at this hour. Kilmar Abrego Garcia has been released from criminal custody in Tennessee and is now on his way to Maryland, his attorney telling ABC News. But now that he's been released, immigration authorities aren't allowed to detain him. And that is because a federal judge blocked the administration from detaining and deporting Abrego Garcia upon his release in Tennessee. Now, all of this comes just 5 months since the Salvadorian native was first taken into custody. Abrego Garcia initially deported to CCOT prison in El Salvador in March. But after a judge ruled that he was wrongfully deported, the Trump administration was forced to facilitate his return. The federal government ultimately returning him to the U.S. in June to face human smuggling charges. That case is set to begin January 2020.
Yeah, so you saw that right there, guys. You saw that right there. Now, she's saying that the Trump administration can't deport him. No, that is not true. It's just not true. But we're going to get to that, folks. He's going to wish, man, that he actually stayed in that Tennessee jail. Okay? But this is what I believe his attorney said right here. It says, quote, for the first time since March, our client, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, is reunited with his loving family. While his relief brings some relief, we all know that he is far from safe. ICE detention or deportation to an unknown third country still threaten to tear this family apart. A measure of justice has been done, but the government must stop pursuing actions that will once again separate his family. Yeah, so even his own attorneys know this man's on the clock. He's far from safe, but according to ABC, nah, they can't deport him. Wrong. Now, Gunther Eagleman here writes, breaking, a federal judge has just allowed human trafficking, wife-beating, and illegal alien Kilmar Abrego Garcia back onto the American streets. This is unacceptable. Secretary Noem and DHS need to hunt this guy down and deport him. He is a danger to Americans, and he is. And you guys see his MS-13 tattoo right there. And that's him meeting the quote-unquote Maryland senator right there in El Salvador. But check this out. Bill Melugin of Fox News. This is the big news right here, folks. Says breaking. Now, this just came out like 20 minutes or so ago. Says per DHS and ICE sources, this afternoon, DHS notified Kilmar Abrego Garcia's counsel via email that ICE may deport Abrego Garcia to Uganda no earlier than 72 hours from now. And ICE is also ordering him to report to ICE's Baltimore office on Monday. Notifications below. Yeah, so this is it right here, man. They're saying counsel, pursuant to the court order issued in the District Court of Maryland on July 23rd, 2025, civil action number 825 CVE, blah, 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 blah. Please let this email serve as notice that DHS may remove your client, Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia, to Uganda no earlier than 72 hours from now. Yeah, this man is cooked. This man is cooked. And he is ordered to report to the Baltimore ICE field office, folks. Yes, he's not going to be free on these streets. Yeah, this is great news, man. Now, Kristi Noem actually blasted the judge. Blasted the judge, man. But the Maryland man is really about to find out. This man's gone, man. He is going to Uganda. And you know what? The mainstream media is going to say, oh, he was wrongfully deported again to Uganda. Now, this man's out of here, man. He is out of here. He can spend the rest of his life in Uganda, guys. This man should not be back on the streets. Should not. But this is what Kristi Noem actually posted. It says, activist liberal judges have attempted to obstruct our law enforcement every step of the way in removing the worst of the worst criminal illegal aliens from our country. Today, and it says, today we reach a new low with this publicity hungry Maryland judge mandating this illegal alien who is an MS-13 gang member, human trafficker, serial domestic abuser, and child predator be allowed free. By ordering this monster loose on American streets, this judge has shown a complete disregard for the safety of the American people. We will not stop fighting till this Salvadorian man faces justice and is out of our country. Yeah, so he's on his way back to Maryland right now. And this man is ordered to report to the Baltimore ICE office on Monday. On Monday. But it's all for naught, guys. All for naught. This guy is going to Uganda. He's going to be locked up in a Ugandan prison. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I don't even want him in his home country of El Salvador anymore. He came back. Now these leftist judges, they want to free him. Okay, free him. We're going to send him to Africa, to Uganda, far, far away from his family, far away from his MS-13 gang member friends. Yeah, now he's finding out now. He is finding out. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.